Welcome again to the channel. We have another question on the board. We have that 4 raised to the power x is equal to 24x, which is all equal to minus 8. Right, so we're going to try to solve for the value of x, but we're going to employ the Lambert W formula to help us solve this question. Let's do it together. Right, so we're going to start by moving 24 to the right-hand side. So we have 4 raised to the power x equals minus 8 plus 24x. So if we divide through by 4x, that's what we have there as 1. Okay, so now we have 1 is equal to minus 8 plus 24x divided by 4x. Now this 4x we can take to the top, and it becomes 1 equals minus 8 plus 24x times 4 raised to the power minus x. All right, so this is 24x. So now let's factor out the x that is in this parenthesis. Okay, we're trying to make x to stand alone in that parenthesis because of the Lambert W formula that we're going to use. And that formula states that when you have a e raised to the power a, that is equal to a. So we're trying to rewrite everything on the right-hand side and also on the left-hand side so that it looks like this, and then we can find the value of x. So let's continue. Now we have that 1 is equal to, if we factor out 24 from the left-hand side, it becomes 24 into minus 1 over 3 plus x times 4 raised to the power minus x. So this is what we have. Right, so we can divide through by 24. By 24, that happens. So we have 1 over 24 on the left-hand side. Okay, so now we can see that we have 4 raised to the power minus x. So what can we do to this whole equation so that we have minus x in the first parenthesis, because we have a positive x in the first parenthesis at the moment. So we can multiply left and right sides by minus 1, and that will just solve the problem. So if we just minus everything by minus 1, we have minus 1 over 24 is equal to minus 1 over 3 plus x, 4 raised to the power minus x. So if we multiply out the first parenthesis, it becomes 1 over 3 minus x, 4 raised to the power minus x. So now we have minus x and also minus x. Okay, so we're heading somewhere and we're getting there. So now we have 1 over 3 minus x at the base, and then we have minus x at the power. So we're trying to make the power look the same as the base. So what do? We multiply both sides by 4 raised to the power 1 over 3. Because that way we know that a raised to the power m, a raised to the power n is a raised to the power m plus n. That way we can be able to get 1 over 3 minus x at the power. So let's do it. So now we have 4 raised to the power 1 over 3 times minus 1 over 24 equals 1 over 3 minus x, 4 raised to the power minus x, 4 raised to the power 1 over 3. So now this becomes 4 raised to the power 1 over 3 minus 1 over 24 equals 1 over 3 minus x, 4 raised to the power 1 over 3 minus x if we add the whole thing up. Now, so we see that this looks like the power, and we know that e raised to the power ln of x is equal to x. Now we're trying to introduce e because of the Lambert rule. There's an e there. So we're trying to introduce e. We have 1 over 3 minus x, 1 over 3 minus x at the base and at the powers. So now we need to get e involved as well. So using this formula, we're going to try to get e in by representing x with the number 4. All right. So let's carry on with this manipulation. So this goes and becomes minus 1 over 24 equals 1 over 3 minus x. And then now we have e raised to the power the ln of 4 raised to 1 over 3 minus x. Okay, so 1 over 3 minus x can come around here and become 4 1 over 3 minus 1 over 24 equals 1 over 3 minus x. E raised to the power 1 over 3 minus x ln of 4. Now, we notice that we've introduced ln of 4 at the power. So we need to make sure that the ln of 4 also appears in the base, just to satisfy the formula that we're trying to employ. Okay, so we're going to multiply the left and the right side by ln 4. Okay, so this becomes ln of 4 times 4, 1 over 3, 4 raised to the power 1 over 3. That should have been that here as well. And minus 1 over 24. And this is equal to 1 over 3 minus x ln 4 e raised to the power 1 over 3 minus x ln 4. Now we see that the base, on the right hand side, we see that the base and the powers look the same. And that satisfies the Lambert's rule. Okay, so now we supply the w's on both sides. Ln 4, 4 raised to the power 1 over 3 minus 1 over 24 equals Lambert W 1 over 3 minus x ln 4 e raised to the power 1 over 3 minus x ln 4. Bracket close. Okay. So now this is equal to 1 over 3 minus x ln 4, because that's what the formula states. All right. So now over to the left-hand side, we're going to try to manipulate the left-hand side as well, such that we can be able to satisfy the Lambert W's formula or rule. Now, we have w ln 4, 4 raised to the power 1 over 3 minus 1 over 24. Okay? Now, let's try to rewrite 4 1 over 3. So this is a manipulation, okay? Try to rewrite 4 1 over 3 in such a way that it still turns out to be 4 raised to the power 1 over 3. But at the end of the day, it will help us to be able to achieve writing out this whole thing on the left-hand side in the Lambert W format, okay? So we have W ln 4 dot 4 raised to the power 1 over 3. We can rewrite that as 4 raised to the power 3 divided by 4 raised to the power 8 over 3. okay, minus 1 over 24. And that's equal to 1 over 3 minus x ln of 4. So let's see. 4 raised to the power 3 over 4 raised to the power 8 over 3 is the same thing as 4 raised to the power minus 8 over 3. Then this becomes 4 raised to the power 3 minus 8 over 3. 9 minus 8 gives us 1 over 3. So that's the same thing as 4 1 over 3. That is, very clear now. Okay, so I'm just going to erase this. Right, so this becomes W, then 4. 4 cubed is the same thing as, so that's 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4 is 64. That's the same thing as 64 dot 4 raised to the power minus 8 over 3 dot minus 1 over 24. Okay, so, and this is still equal to 1 over 3 minus x ln 4. Now from here on the left hand side, let's try to see what can cancel out. 64 and 24. Common factor, 8. 8 in 64 will give us 8. 8 in 24 will give us 3. So now we have W ln 4 dot 8 dot 4 is power minus 8 over 3 times minus 1 over 3. And that's equal to 1 over 3 minus x ln of 4. Now 8 times minus 1 over 3 is the same thing as minus 8 over 3 ln 4 times 4 raised to the power minus 8 over 3. So it's looking kind of familiar now. Okay, ln 4. Right, so let's introduce our the E component to satisfy the Lambert W's rule. So we're going to introduce the E component on the 4 raised to the power minus 8 over 3. So this becomes minus 8 over 3 ln 4 times E raised to the power ln of 4 raised to the power minus 8 over 3. 1 over 3 minus x ln of 4. Now, if we rewrite this, we have E raised to the power. This whole thing comes to the back. We have 8 over 3 minus 8 over 3 ln 4 equals 1 over 3 minus x ln of 4. So now our base now looks like our power, and we have our E. And then from the Lambert's rule, a w brackets a e raised to the power a is equal to a. So left hand side becomes minus 8 over 3 ln 4 equals 1 over 3 minus x ln of 4. So we have ln 4 on both sides. So the ln 4s can cancel out because we're actually looking for the value of x. Okay, so now we have minus 8 over 3 equals 1 over 3 minus x. So if we move x to this side and we move minus 8 over 3 to that side, right-hand side, we have that x, because it's minus x on the right-hand side, moves over to the left-hand side, becomes positive x equals 1 over 3 plus 8 over 3. Now, take the LCM. 3 in 3 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Plus 3 in 3 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. So we have 9 over 3. Break it down further. Becomes 3. So therefore, our x is equal to 3. That's our answer. Now, we're going to go ahead and verify to see if this is correct. So let's go all the way to the top from where we started and get the equation. It says 4x minus 24x equals minus 8. So we have 4 raised to the power x minus 24x equals minus 8. So let's see if we're going to get the same answer. X is 3. So we have 4 raised to the power 3 minus 24. 3. Is this going to be equal to minus 8? That's what we're trying to find out. 4 raised to the power 3 is 64 minus 24 times 3 will give us what? 12. 72. Okay, so this becomes 24 times 3 is 72, and we're trying to find out if that's equal to minus 8. So 72 and 64, 12 from 4 is 8, but because 64 is on the left side, it's minus 8. 64 is less than 72, and we can see that our left-hand side is equal to our right-hand side. Therefore, the value of x, which is equal to 3, is the correct answer. So, if you've learned something new today, make sure that you like this video. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe, and make sure that you share this video so that somebody else can learn something new as well. I'll see you on the next one.